The area of Hong Kong known as Kowloon is one of the most densely populated locations on Earth, with a seemingly endless supply of places to snack when hunger strikes. Roberta Chin, our street food guide, shows Fuchsia and Steve some of her favorite street vendors and snack shops in Kowloon, including a tea shop where a health-promoting turtle jelly is on the menu.
I've brought you here because we've been talking all day and maybe you want a loquat tea.
Ooh, and what will that do for me?
It's supposed to, if you have coughing or phlegm, or it improves your larynx and your breathing and your voice.
Do they have anything for people who've eaten far too much over the past couple of weeks?
I think 24 herbs, which has 24 ingredients, might be the
maybe
yes.
That's the one. Much as I love loquats.
Yes.
And how about you? What are you getting? What do you
I'm actually going to do a turtle jelly.
Turtle jelly?
Yes.
And what's that good for?
Well, I've been having too many fried foods lately, and it's supposed to help cool my system, so to speak.
Okay, let's have one of each. Should we share a 24 herb, or would you like to try the loquat or?
No, the 24 herb sounds.
Okay, this is the 24 herb
24
pick me up.
herbs pick me up.
Yeah, smells like Chinese medicine. Would you like some? Slightly bitter, definitely herbal.
Yeah, it definitely has a bitter notes to it.
Yeah, something that you to have more for the effects than the taste, I think, really.
But it's convenient. You can just drop by and drink this and be on your way.
So what kind of people would come here for a herbal tea or a turtle jelly?
Usually people who probably want something to. I mean, I've seen people here of all ages.
Really? So the younger generation as keen as their parents
Yes.
on this kind of thing?
Absolutely.
And how about, are you going to put some syrup on it or what?
Probably. It sort of tastes like this without, so it might be better with. It's like Jello.
Should we get one more spoon?
Yeah.
It's actually much more mild.
And it's supposed to be, according to this thing, made up of over 20 different Chinese herbs and boiled for over 30 hours. And it improves blood circulation and it improves the functions of your organs, metabolism. It's anti-toxic, it helps you get rid of your toxins, good for your skin, and good for arthritis, sore throat, sort of boils in the mouth, and constipation.
It does a whole lot of things.
It does everything but bring you back from the dead.
So Steve, here we are in this steamy, great hangar of a place full of tiny little snack stalls. And this one, Robbie, what's the speciality here?
Silk stockings milk tea.
So that's tea that's actually brewed in a silk stocking?
Yes, well, in a muslin bag, I suppose, but it's rumored to be silk stockings. And they say that the prettier the girl is, the better tasting her stockings will make.
And what about you said the coffee, the yin yang?
This is called yin yang, which is Cantonese for lovebirds. Our lovebirds are like ducks.
A pair of
Mandarin ducks. And so it's, yin yang also means something that's complementary. It's different but complementary.
And Steve, this is one thing that I just love about Hong Kong food culture. You've got the really fancy restaurants, you've got the hole in the walls, and the same people go to both. So you see
That's
like
true.
really rich, smartly dressed people going to little restaurants.
At lunchtime, you would see everybody here in suits.
So we're going to try. Steve, do you want to try this? So there's the, which one is this one? The silk
That's the
stocking tea.
Yes.
See if you can taste the feminine allure of the silk stocking.
not very mature. Whenever tea, it isn't.
That must be the English influence, is it?
I
The
think
British
so, yeah.
influence. And there's the coffee and tea.
This is a blend.
Yes.
Quite unusual blend of coffee and tea.
Supposed to give you more caffeine than either one drink on its own.
This is really refreshing.
Really?
Yeah.
Pick me
I
up.
never had it yet.
Yeah. And isn't it like in this great big sort of, I guess you could call it almost like a shed full of little stalls. Each one has one speciality, right?
That's right.
And this one is quite famous for.
This is quite famous for their tea and their silk stockings coffee and a bread dessert that they're bringing out now, which is called the new thing. Of course, it's been a new thing for 15 years, but it was new when they invented it, I suppose. And
here it comes. What is it?
Here we go.
Here we go.
It's toast. It's made with the end of a loaf of bread,
Yeah.
and it's got butter in it, and I think condensed milk kaya, which is a coconut and egg jam, and peanut butter. So it's PB&J.
This is in a way, yeah, perfect expression of Hong Kong eating culture, isn't it?
And by the way, we're here in the Haiphong Road Temporary Market, and it's a temporary market, but it's been around for at least 40 years.
So, Steve, one sort of Cantonese equivalent of chicken soup, maybe, as sort of comfort food is congee, right, for the Cantonese?
Yes.
So, yeah, and here is the specialist congee shop where you can have it with all different things. What have we got there, Robbie?
Well, these are 1,000-year eggs, and these look like
Some
livers.
kidney.
Yeah.
Kidneys, 1,000 eggs.
Pork, chicken.
Chicken,
Well,
fish.
their menu actually is right here. There's pork and pork liver, lettuce and fish balls, abalone, fish belly, salted chicken, jellyfish and fish slices, and obviously peanuts, and shredded chicken with 1,000-year eggs.
So you have a pot simmering away for hours.
Actually, right there.
Okay, and then put in the final ingredients, warm it up, and then you've got your pot from congee. And because it's such a slow cooked thing, you know, you have to let it bubble away gently for hours. But if someone's talking for hours on the phone, you could say they're making telephone congee.
That's right. My father always said that no matter how studied you are in Chinese literature, how well you know the language and all its other aspects of the culture, you're not really Chinese unless you like to eat congee.
So Steve, here's the next stage on our snack trail.
Street snacks.
Yeah, so here's a stall selling all kinds of different foods on skewers. Like what have we got here?
Well,
Chitterlings.
we have chitterlings, we have beef offal, we have chitterlings,
Fish
these are also
balls.
fish balls, squid, sausage, scallops.
So lots of different
yeah, a
things.
lot of-
And they're just warming them up in that broth, are they, over
Yes,
there?
they're doing that. If you order chitterlings, they're fried. They're deep fat
Okay.
fried. Scallops and all the lobster balls, bacon with sausage. Well, an amazing array here. But
Yeah.
mostly fish products and also innards.
And over there they've got those
The healthier choice.
Yeah.
They have juices.
coconut milk with tapioca pearls,
Excellent,
sago. That's
yes.
one of my favourites. Really refreshing on a hot day like this.
It is.
So is there always a line of people waiting?
Yes, almost always.
I have to say there is the most gorgeous smell here. Yeah, sort of eggy, waffly, isn't it?
yeah.
Amazing. This is one of your favourites.
Yes, yes, yes.
How long have they been selling these things in Hong Kong?
Oh gosh, 50 years?
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Kind of very European style, isn't
Yep.
it?
Crispy on the outside and soft and puffy on the inside.
Very crispy.
Oh,
They're much lighter than I thought they'd be.
addictive.